Burt Lancaster, born Burt and Stephen Lancaster on November 2nd, 1913, in New York City, emerged as one of Hollywood's most recognizable and versatile leading men. Raised in a working-class family in East Harlem, he grew up with limited financial resources, but developed a strong sense of discipline and physical capability that would later define his screen persona. Before entering acting, Lancaster explored a highly physical path, showing talent as an athlete and circus performer. This early exposure to performance and acrobatics shaped his confidence, agility, and commanding physical presence, all of which became hallmarks of his film career. Unlike many actors of his era who entered Hollywood through theater or studio grooming, Lancaster's route was unconventional and grounded in real-world physical performance. His early life also reflected resilience and adaptability, traits that would carry into his professional decisions and his later efforts to gain creative independence in an industry dominated by major studios, circus background, and physical foundation. Before becoming a film star, Lancaster spent significant time performing as a circus acrobat, a career that demanded strength, coordination, and fearlessness. Working in traveling performances, he honed his ability to move with precision and confidence at heights, skills that later translated into a distinctive on-screen physicality. This background set him apart from many Hollywood contemporaries who relied on choreography and stunt doubles. Lancaster's circus years also exposed him to a wide range of performers and working-class environments, shaping his grounded personality and practical approach to fame. His athleticism was not merely decorative, it became a defining part of his acting identity, especially in action-oriented and physically demanding roles. The discipline required in the circus also instilled in him a strong work ethic, which helped him navigate the competitive and often unstable nature of early Hollywood casting and production systems during the 1940s. Hollywood breakthrough and rising fame. Lancaster's transition into Hollywood began in the mid-1940s, when his striking looks and athletic build attracted the attention of casting agents. His breakthrough role came in the 1946 film The Killers, where he portrayed a doomed ex-boxer. The performance was widely praised for its intensity and emotional depth, instantly establishing him as a major new screen presence. Unlike many emerging actors who were typecast early, Lancaster demonstrated an ability to combine toughness with vulnerability, which allowed him to take on a wide range of roles in film, noir, drama, and adventure genres. His success in The Killers marked the beginning of a long career in which he would regularly challenge expectations of masculinity in Hollywood storytelling. Audiences responded strongly to his commanding presence, and studios quickly recognized his box office appeal, positioning him as one of the leading men of his generation. Creative independence and production ventures. As his career developed, Lancaster became increasingly interested in controlling the kinds of stories he told on screen. In the 1950s, he co-founded a production company with partners Harold Hecht and James Hill, allowing him to move beyond the limitations of studio-controlled filmmaking. This decision was significant in Hollywood history because it reflected a growing trend of actors seeking creative autonomy. Through this company, Lancaster helped produce films that were more socially aware and character-driven than typical commercial productions of the time. One of the most notable successes was Marty, 1955, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture and was praised for its grounded depiction of ordinary life. Another key production, Separate Tables, 1958, explored emotional complexity and human vulnerability. These projects demonstrated Lancaster's commitment to meaningful storytelling and his willingness to take risks beyond conventional star roles. Awards, recognition, and acting range. Throughout his career, Lancaster received critical acclaim for his ability to embody complex, morally ambiguous characters. He won his first Academy Award for Elmer Gantry, 1960, in which he portrayed a charismatic but deeply flawed preacher. The performance showcased his ability to balance charm with darker psychological undertones. He later received another Oscar for Birdman of Alcatraz, 1962, where he played a convicted murderer who discovers purpose through the study of birds while in prison. These roles highlighted his remarkable range as he was able to shift between intensity, restraint, and emotional nuance with ease. Unlike actors who specialized in a single type of character, Lancaster consistently reinvented himself across genres. His award-winning performances reinforced his reputation as one of Hollywood's most serious and committed actors, capable of elevating even unconventional or challenging material into compelling cinema. Later career and evolving legacy. In the later decades of his career, Lancaster continued to take on ambitious and often experimental roles. Films such as The Swimmer, 1968, demonstrated his willingness to engage with surreal and psychologically complex storytelling. In Atlantic City, 1980, he delivered a widely praised performance as an aging small-time criminal, earning yet another Academy Award nomination. These later roles reflected both maturity and introspection, as Lancaster increasingly portrayed characters grappling with time, regret, and identity. Even as Hollywood evolved into a new era dominated by younger stars and changing styles, Lancaster maintained relevance through selective and thoughtful role choices. His ability to adapt ensured that his legacy extended beyond the classic Hollywood era into modern cinematic history. By the end of his career, he was regarded not only as a star, but as a significant artistic figure who helped bridge old and new Hollywood traditions. Marriages, family life, and personal relationships. Lancaster was married 3 times and had 5 children, and his personal life often attracted as much attention as his professional achievements. His first marriage was to June Ernst, a circus acrobat, reflecting his early ties to the performance world. His second and most prominent marriage was to Norma Anderson, with whom he shared a politically active and socially engaged partnership. The couple was involved in civil rights advocacy and supported organizations such as the NAACP and voter education initiatives. Despite shared ideals, their marriage eventually ended in divorce in the late 1960s after years of strain related to career pressures and personal differences. His third marriage, to Susan Martin in 1990, was quieter and more private, lasting until his death in 1994. Across these relationships, Lancaster balanced family responsibilities with a demanding Hollywood career, navigating both public expectations and private complexities. Political activism and social engagement beyond acting, Lancaster was deeply engaged in political and social issues, particularly civil rights and labor rights. During a period when many Hollywood figures avoided political involvement, he was openly supportive of progressive causes. He and his second wife organized and participated in fundraising efforts for civil rights leaders, including support for Martin Luther King Jr. and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. Lancaster also advocated for unions and artists' rights within the entertainment industry, reflecting his belief in fair labor practices. His activism was not superficial. It was integrated into his personal life and professional choices. This commitment sometimes placed him at odds with conservative elements in Hollywood, but it also earned him respect among peers who admired his willingness to speak publicly on controversial issues. His activism remains an important aspect of his legacy beyond his film work. On-set relationships and reported tensions. Lancaster's personal life occasionally intersected with professional environments in ways that produced public curiosity and rumor. He was linked at various times to individuals connected to film productions, including stylists and crew members, though many of these stories are based on anecdotal accounts rather than verified historical records. One frequently mentioned figure is Jackie Bone, a hairdresser associated with one of his film sets, with whom he reportedly had a turbulent relationship marked by emotional intensity. Some accounts describe conflicts and dramatic incidents, though details vary widely depending on the source. These stories reflect the broader fascination with Hollywood personalities rather than confirmed biography. As with many major stars of the era, Lancaster's private life was often subject to speculation, blending fact, rumor, and retrospective interpretation by biographers and entertainment writers. Hollywood secrecy and culture of speculation. The Hollywood of Lancaster's era was characterized by strict studio control over public images and strong pressures around personal privacy. Many actors were carefully managed to maintain specific public personas, particularly regarding relationships and sexuality. This environment contributed to decades of speculation about private lives of prominent figures, including Lancaster. However, much of this speculation is based on rumor, secondhand accounts, or modern reinterpretations rather than documented evidence. Historians generally caution against treating such narratives as factual biography without verification. The entertainment industry of the mid-20th century often encouraged silence around personal matters, which later led to exaggerated or fictionalized stories emerging in popular culture. Lancaster's case reflects this broader pattern where public fascination sometimes extends beyond what can be substantiated through reliable historical sources. Alleged associations with famous Hollywood figures over time. Various sensational claims have circulated online, suggesting that Lancaster had secret romantic relationships with several well-known figures, including Cary Grant, Rock Hudson, Marlon Brando, and others. These stories appear in modern gossip-driven retellings, but are not supported by credible historical documentation or verified biographies. Cary Grant's private life has long been the subject of speculation, as has Rock Hudson's, but no reliable evidence connects Lancaster romantically to them. Similarly, claims involving Marlon Brando or other public figures are considered unsubstantiated by film historians. Such narratives often emerge from retrospective reinterpretations of Hollywood's secrecy culture rather than factual reporting. While they continue to circulate in entertainment discussions, they should be understood as speculative rather than established biography, reflecting more about cultural fascination than documented personal history, later years, health, and final period of life. In his final years, Lancaster reduced his workload significantly due to health challenges, including heart-related issues. Despite this, he remained engaged with the film community and continued to reflect on his long career. His third marriage provided companionship and stability during this period, which was marked by retirement and public retrospection. Lancaster passed away on October 20th, 1994, at his home in Century City, Los Angeles, following a heart attack. In accordance with his wishes, no public funeral was held, and his ashes were scattered in a private setting. His passing marked the end of an era in Hollywood history. as he was one of the last surviving major stars from the classical studio system. His influence, however, continued through his films and the many actors and filmmakers who cited him as an inspiration. Conclusion and enduring legacy. Burt Lancaster's legacy rests on his extraordinary range as an actor, his physical presence, and his willingness to challenge both cinematic and social conventions. From his beginnings as a circus performer to his rise as an Academy Award-winning actor and producer, he embodied a rare combination of athleticism, intelligence, and artistic ambition. His contributions to film helped shape mid-20th century Hollywood, particularly through his efforts to support independent production and socially conscious storytelling. While his private life has often been the subject of speculation, much of it remains unverified and should be viewed cautiously within the broader context of Hollywood mythology. Ultimately, Lancaster is remembered not for rumor, but for a body of work that continues to influence actors and filmmakers. His career stands as a testament to adaptability, discipline, and the enduring power of cinematic performance across decades of change.